Passion. Oof, that's a good question.
Ooh.
Passion.
I think passion is something that burns deep inside.
Passion is something that excites you and encourages you to achieve to the best of your ability.
The sense of knowing that whatever you're doing at that moment is exactly where you need and want to be.
I just feel like it's that thing that's inside of you that just burns. I would say that it's like very intertwined and interconnected with your soul.
I think we each have our own passions, and one is no greater or better than someone else's.
An intrinsic feeling that one feels uniquely towards an activity.
So it's just one of those things that you just absolutely love more than anything, and you're willing to stop what you're doing to be involved with your passion.
It's the thing that keeps you going no matter where you are, no matter who you are around, no matter if you're by yourself or with people.
And it's something that just makes you come alive.
I would say it's something that day in and day out that you just absolutely love.
It just makes you happy.
A passion makes you unique.
It's like the gas in the car, the electric in the wires.
And knowing that there's nothing else better in the world than doing that at that exact moment.
It's just that feeling that you get when you know, like, this is it. This is what you're supposed to do with your life.
What am I passionate about? A lot of things.
My passions have developed a lot over the course of my life.
I'm passionate about a lot of things, like most people.
I used to be really passionate about sports. I mean, I still am, but like that was like my life.
I am most passionate about helping children.
I have a passion for playing table tennis. I have a passion for studying in general.
I think my two biggest passions are dance and food.
My biggest passion is tennis.
I'm absolutely passionate about art, though. Art and music.
I am passionate about track.
And as I've grown up, I think the one consistent thing is that I've been passionate about people and about, like how happy my friends are and how happy I am and stuff like that. And I found a much better medium to like work with that, and it's been music.
Well, while I break dance, I feel the music and I feel as though the world is connected to me.
I think I'm mostly passionate about social justice oriented things. So anything that has to do with helping communities who are underrepresented, underprivileged, or are facing some type of hardship.
I found like music to be a really good medium to just sort of like express the deeper like feelings that we have as humans, and in a way that like it's things that are almost unexplainable with words, but for some reason when you put music to it, they become explainable.
Children are my greatest joy in life, and that's what I plan to fill my life with, is just loving on them and helping them in any way possible.
Basically, these three passions that I have, they make me what I am.
I've always loved creating, like ever since I was little, whether it was drawing on a piece of paper or playing on piano or picking up the clarinet. I was always a creator.
What it feels like?
Yeah, I mean it's tough.
It's hard to answer that question.
It's almost like an absence of like reality.
I just love ping pong because it's the feeling of just smashing and spinning the ball with the paddle in general is like invigorating.
I don't think I'm actually recognizing the way I'm feeling when I'm playing or creating.
When I'm playing music, I don't know. It's very vulnerable.
When I'm dancing, it's kind of like a high.
Like I'm like in, I don't know, some people say like you're in the zone.
It feels, I guess, kind of like motivational, I'd say.
I'm just living in the moment, and nothing else is even in my head. Nothing else matters.
It just sort of happens, and I guess that feeling is the letting like your intuition take over, letting your physical and your mind just take over your body, and not necessarily analyzing or thinking about what it is you're necessarily doing.
I don't know, I get kind of like lost in the dance, as cliche as that sounds.
I feel like I'm expressing something very, very personal to the world.
I'm feeling all those feelings that I'm singing about or that I'm writing about, but in a positive way no matter what. And I just feel like I'm getting them out, and that's like the only way to really get them out for me. Like I could talk about them and think about them a lot, but when I'm playing I just feel like I'm really like showing the emotions and what I'm feeling and really like getting points across in a strong way.
But yeah, it's just like kind of like a high feeling, and I just want to keep dancing and make that feeling last.
When I'm creating music, it's a little different. I feel it feels very inspiring. You know, you hear something you really like, or you think of something you're like, oh, that's gonna sound really awesome, and it's just a really it's stressful, but it's a really inspiring moment.
When I'm with children, I am just happy. Words can't describe like the feeling that I get inside. Just to hear a kid laugh, I think, is one of the greatest blessings and greatest noises.
I think movement just gives me an outlet to express myself in a way that words can't.
Afterwards, I definitely feel like a sense of relief. Again, it's like getting that energy out there. So it's just a giant release. I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. I think that's such like a beautiful thing.
You know, there's a connection between that, having the ball in my hand, both physically during a game, but also in life, and taking control of what I have in front of me then.
It's become so much more than something I simply do.
You know, we can't just keep living in our own like little world and just going so fast. We just need that time to calm down and you know, make a big dinner and sit down and invite people over and just talk and enjoy each other's company. So I think that's just so important.
I can remember like thinking about big events that have happened in my life and playing piano and playing clarinet. And those events become associated with that time where I get to process it, and creating, I guess, is like a great way to sort of process or let that energy out.